You ever seen a jiggling bastard like this before?
Yeah.
I wanted animation, and I didn't want just little animation like, oh, I can spin the cube, and oh, I can rotate it and move it to the left. That wasn't good enough for me. That's not animation. What Minecraft does, I don't consider that animation. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. It serves a point, serves a purpose. It feels a little, even Roblox does it better. It's just strange to me. Now, in my pursuit of finding a way to animate and not just do it the, spinny, rotati way, I found in the OpenGL specification something called a shape key or a morph target, which essentially, in layman's terms, is you make multiple copies of the same model, and then you can interpolate or slowly move between the two copies of the same model. So we can have one shape key for running, one shape key for waving, one shape key for idle. Or we can have one shape key for a cracked out, wacky, wavy, inflatable arm man. You guys remember Glover? You ever hear of Glover? Your dad ever hear of Glover? You know what Glover is on a Nintendo 64? Well, I wanted to make a Glover, and it didn't. He didn't Glover. And now we have this little, do you ever feel like a plastic bag, motherfucker?
Oh, not again.
Now, after a bunch of reading OpenGL specifications and documentation like a nerd, I figured out, after a bunch of coding, how to get all this morph target crap into my engine. And now Cracked Out Glover can do, well, this, which is also stealth. He's not glovering. He's not doing what he needs to do. But the point being, we have animation in the engine, and this is a proof of concept. Now, extrapolating off of this, forbidden jiggle we got going on here with the cube, I figured, we can actually pull off all sorts of weird shader effects inside the shader. So we went kind of a Minecraft lava route and wrapped around the shader, or wrapped around the texture and slid it across the cube to give it a sliding effect. And I think it's pretty neat. I like it. It's sexy. Come on, you like it. One con to the shape key thing, however, is that because it was made for things like faces, it is limited to, as far as I'm aware, and what I can gather from my short dicking around in Blender, it's limited to like one mesh, which I guess is not too big a deal because, for instance, the Lethal Company boy is one mesh. He's on an armature, but he's one mesh. With some fancy work and bone groups, you can make that one mesh do exactly what you want. And I guess that's kind of the end goal here. We want to be able to support an armature and everything else. And I think we're at the point we can once I get Cracked Out Glover to not be so on it. So that's an update for today. Just Glover boy. Who'd have known? Reading the fucking documentation helps. With the skibbity and the riz and the... What the fuck is this?